Hi everyone, this is Team 5. We're going to be covering Unit 3, which is time to adoption and the ISTE standards that follow for teachers, students, coaches, and administrators. Starting us off, we're going to go ahead and look at the ISTE standards and time to adoption from the K through 12 edition of the Horizon Reports.
Hi, my name is Laura Paul. So I'm doing the ISTE standards for teachers, and mine is for Model Digital Age Work and Learning. So one of the examples that I found from the 2015 K through 12 edition of the Horizon Reports was that the New Teacher Project, also known as TNTP, is an organization that works with schools and districts to diminish the education inequality. And so in one of the papers that they wrote, they identified three major roles for the teacher of the future, which is researcher and developer, integrator, and a guide. So those responsibilities include designing instructional approaches and materials that reflect student needs for activities, sharing ideas with colleagues, and using data to adjust students' pathways. So TNTP recommends that teacher education and professional development promote data analysis, risk-taking, and collaboration as core educator competencies.
Okay, hi, my name is Marina Marchenka, and I was doing standards for students. We have two standards for students, and first one is communication collaboration. So teamwork is proven to increase engagement and achievement, especially for disadvantaged students. But right now, the focus is much greater. It goes from the classrooms and encompasses the global collaboration. 2015 Horizon Report K through 12 edition, first of all, uses the trend itself of using the different collaborative learning approaches as a midterm impact trend. The applications used at school at this point to promote teamwork, support individual learning, and connect students and teachers are ProofHub, MindMeister, and Skype. The second one is technology operations and concepts. Basically, the whole reports, all the reports are going through this standard for students for using the technology. There's no way you can move away from it. This is the whole point. But it is the age of the students being able to use technology in various situations. Horizon Report K through 12 edition covers the gain popularity trend of bringing own devices to schools, the devices the students are familiar with, and I view it as a maybe starting point as we follow all the reports. The focus, however, is not just on the ability to use the technology. It goes beyond. It is switching the students from being consumers to creators. For example, Minecraft Idiom application is implemented into many classrooms already to help students' creativity. Also, makerspaces and adoption of 3D printing are gaining popularity and expected to bring the learning to the next level.
All right, hi, I'm Sam Savell. From mine, I was actually looking at the 2016 museum edition of the Horizon Reports, which is a year ahead of everyone else's in my group. But interestingly, I noticed that the time to adoption was talking about three very similar trends, which were digital humanities technology, location intelligence, and information visualization. So if you kind of look at all three of these things, especially for coaches, to technology for teaching teachers and students. What this does is it actually puts people on a path to learn how to, to develop complex thinking that can let them research and let them gather data and then also organize and present that data in a form that everyone can understand. And that was really what this Horizon report was about and how the ISTE standards can kind of match with that.
All right. My name is Dalford Phillips, and I'll be covering the ISTE standards for the K-12 edition also. This is embracing a need for radical change. It says, for the viewpoint of an administrator, libraries are custodians of print books and journals and is no longer relevant. It says administrators will have to ensure that libraries are still relevant institutions in today's world. Also, administrators will have to provide the leadership to provide the latest technology and digital resources to maximize performance. Also, administrators will have to advocate and develop a technology vision plan. Library leadership will require radically different thinking to provide adequate and sustainable support for new initiatives and business models. In order to be effective, this type of thinking will need to extend across the entire organization from the top. The current generation of students who were born using technology experiences the digital world from a personal integrated perspective. Conversely, faculty and instructors who are more familiar with analog tools and digital workflows use technology from a professional context. This gap is escalating the need for professional development and training opportunities for staff, including library professionals. Administrators will have to promote a culture of digital culture that is rigorous, relevant, and engaging. Administrators will have to enhance student learning through infusion of contemporary technologies and digital resources. Also, administrators will have to help library personnel adapt to an ever-changing landscape and hone skills in order to be competitive to deliver information. So it's real to me. I thought that this was real important because as even we're right now in our course, we're using all this digital age equipment, and you rarely see folks going to libraries. I mean, it's something. I take my little one to the library and get a book, but everything now, even when he has to do his homework, he's like a little first grader, he can still do it on the internet. So I thought this was some very powerful information.
Go team.
All right, we'll see y'all next for Unit 4.